Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Alan Gadgets. I've recently done up a few videos around the topic of remote ID that is coming to Singapore at the end of the year this December. From many viewers and friends alike, I had the impression that there is a lot of misconception and confusion around the topic. So in this video, I'm going to try to address as much as possible on those issues. The most confusion about the remote ID is that some viewers ask me where to get this number, thinking that remote identification is a number on its own and is issued by some authority. Actually, remote identification is a form of technology, a form of system protocol, but it's not a number on its own. Okay, remote identification is not a number on its own. So where is the identity actually coming from? The serial number of the drone is actually being issued by the manufacturer. So basically they are broadcasting the serial number of the drone as the ID. So I'm going to use the car licensing plate number as a comparison for a better understanding on this topic. I'm going to use the context of Singapore driving license because that's the one I'm holding. I'm not sure about other country, but I think it's pretty similar, I would say. Okay, so first of all, if I were to have the intention to drive in Singapore, I will need to take lesson on driving, and then I have to pass the driving test, and then I'll get myself a driving license, right? So the driving license card will have a driving license number. With the driving license, I can now go ahead and drive a car. I will need to have a car license plate on the car itself. So in most countries that require you to register your drone, you only need to supply the serial number, like US and China. All they need is your drone serial number. Some country, like part of Europe, France for example, and in Asia you have Japan, and now coming to Singapore in December, you will need also what we call operator number or operator ID. So coming back to the car driving license, I got my license in Singapore under the Singapore traffic rules, so I can drive in Singapore no problem, but it doesn't mean I can use the same driving license to drive anywhere else in the world. Right, for Japan, I need to convert into another license from the AA. And if I remember correctly, I didn't have to do any conversion in Iceland while I was driving there. I can't remember. So same for drones. I get my operator ID from Singapore because I'm registered with Singapore. But doesn't mean that I could use this registration elsewhere like Europe. Meaning that if I'm planning to fly in Europe, like France for example, which require the operator ID number, I will need to register with the Europe Aviation Authority first. Then they will issue me an operator number. And when I go to Europe, I need to update my drone or my remote ID module device with that operating ID number. Operator ID number when I'm in Europe. And when I return to Singapore, I need to change it back to Singapore operator ID number. But you don't have to do anything to the serial number because it's tied to the drone and it's being issued by the manufacturer. There's nothing you can do about it, and there's nothing you need to do about it. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope it addressed most, if not all, doubts, confusion, misconception around the topic of remote ID. So if you find this video interesting or beneficial to you in any way, do click on the like button and share this video. I'm going to do more topic coming up on remote ID. So if you're interested in those upcoming reviews and also video on guide on how to register your drone in China and Hong Kong, please do stay tuned in this channel, subscribe to it, click on the bell button for those video and anything on drone cameras and gadgets, and I will see you again here in the next one.